coffee today?
The lady smiled and whisked away and answered, "This is Remembrance Day, and the poppy is a symbol for
the gallant men who died in the war. And because they did, you and I are free. That's why we wear a poppy, you see."
Thank you, lady. I'm glad to know. That sure did sound like an awful fight. But your son, did he come back all right?
A tear rolled down each faded cheek. She shook her head, but did not speak. I slunk her away in a sort of shame, and if you or me would have done the same. For our thanks and given it oft delayed, our freedom was bought and thousands paid. And so when we see a poppy worn, let us reflect on the burden borne for those who gave their very all. Never forget that we live in peace because brave people went to war to feature them. Earth feels the poppies blow, the trees of hotness grow on row, that mark our place, and in the sky, the lark so bravely sing and fly.
They fought, and some died for their homeland. They fought, and some died, now it's our land. Look at his little child, there's no fear in her eyes. Can you not show respect for the other dads who have died?
Take 2 minutes, would you mind? It's a pittance of time for the boys and girls who went over. In peace may they rest, may we never forget why they died. It's a pittance of time.
As a trained medic, Andrew joined the Canadian Forces with hopes of saving lives. Andrew's father was a soldier, and the two men served together in Afghanistan. Andrew was helping to heal an Afghanistan family when he was killed by a roadside bomb. He was 21 years old.
Sergeant Martin Goodrow was born in Sudbury, Ontario. Martin was an experienced and trusted soldier who often trained and taught and offered advice to new recruits. During his third tour of Afghanistan, he became an expert in finding and destroying hidden caches of Taliban weapons. While searching for weapons in Panjwai district, Goodrow stepped on a roadside bomb and was killed. He was 35 years old.
Crystal Geisbrecht was born in Wallaceburg, Ontario. She joined the Canadian Forces in 2001 after marrying her high school sweetheart, Matt.
In total, over 16 million sons, daughters, fathers, and mothers were erased from the earth. This is the story of the last hour and the last man. As November dawned at the front, a rumor began to spread. The war was finally coming to an end. George had been involved in firefights with the Germans, but luckily, the battles became fewer as the Germans started to retreat. Back at the Canadian lines, at 10:50 a.m., a messenger had arrived with official word that the armistice was just 10 short minutes away. George never learned this news. Instead, he watched as a local woman in a red hat, a resident of Mons, walked down a city street 2 blocks away. According to Major Ross, George stood up to wave to her. When he did, a German sniper shot George through the chest at 10:59 a.m. As the final minute of the Great War ticked away, George Lawrence Price lay dying. He would be the last casualty of the First World War.
George Lawrence Price came to represent the senseless and tragic loss of life which occurred every single day during the First World War. From every corner of Canada, eager schoolboys, caring nurses, tough urban workers, and adventurous farmhands equally suffered and sacrificed at the call of their country. Those who survived were left with the horrible feeling that war settled nothing, and that to win a war is as disastrous as to lose one.
During the war, the Canadian government sent commemorative scrolls to the mother of each fallen soldier. George's mother received her first scroll on Christmas Eve, 1918. It was the last scroll ever produced. Today, on the 92nd anniversary of his death, we remember all those who preceded and followed George Lawrence Price.
Today's ceremony is over, but every single day we should remember why we live in peace and we should be grateful.